Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Game 3 of the ALDS. Next. Shane Bieber gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little...
Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Now at the plate, Hammer. He will lead this one off today.
First pitch, 105.
Pitch on the way. Now he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Let's play ball. He's safe. 3.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's a .333 hitter. The 1-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. To Smoke at first, and they get them both. Now at the plate, Hammer, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 2.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. Two-0 count, the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. 3.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Hammer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
2.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, marks. And that's the 3rd out.
Leading off for Boston, the third baseman.
First pitch
Number
coming.
2.
Here it is. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A ball and a strike now. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Perez recovers. The throw to first is in time. One down.
Play ball. He's safe. Out. Ball 4. Take the break. Out. Out. 3. Out. Take out. Out. Out.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. It's Game 4 of the American.
Leading off tonight for Boston, the third baseman, number 2.
First offering on its way. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Play ball. 3. Yeah. He's out. 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 Yeah. That's ball 4. Out. Out. 3. He's out. Out.
Stepping into the box, Hammer, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez calls for it. 2 gone.
Let's play ball. 3. You're out. Lead out. 3. You're out. 3. 4-4. Take the base.
Now at the plate, Hammer. No hits
The
in
batter.
2 trips to the
Number
plate for
2.
him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. On he pops it up. Wendell ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. That's ball 4. Lead out. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. Keep base. Lead out. You're out. 3.
Digging in and looking for more. Hammer. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Pride rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ball inside.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
DJ LeMahieu.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. 1 down. Digging in, Michael Conforto. Third
Now
trip
back.
to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Conforto.
The 2-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Marks looking up, and it's gone. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. His first homer here in the series, and with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it.
Lead out. You're out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Keep base. Out.
Now in the box, Hammer. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Sanchez at second with 2 down. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Marks is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless ninth inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's...
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2022 Boston
Now a moment
Red
here for the
Sox.
Indians starting lineup. Dero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Let's play ball. 3-3.
At the plate, Hammer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, number 2.
Carrasco pauses. First pitch on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. The 0-2 pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Guerra comes up with it. And there's one gone to start the night.
Play ball. Ball four, take the base. Three. Out. Three. Take out. That's ball four. Out. Got it. Three. Three. Ball four, take the base. Out.
Next up for the Red Sox, Hammer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
No ball.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roger Marks. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still hitting this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And they'll have no play as next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for strikeouts, but no one likes to go down a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Down in order.
Play ball. Out. Three.
Stepping into the box, Hammer. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Play ball. Three. 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 He's out.
Ready once again, Javi Guerra. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Javi Guerra. 1-1-1-1.
To the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1. Brian Hyde is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 10, Brian.
Striding in once again, Hammer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there at the knees, strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Make the turn, find the ball.
Got the middle and in for a base hit.
On the bag, on the bag, right here, on the bag.
The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Play ball. You're out. Three. Ball four, take your base. Heat base. Heat base. Out. Three. Out. Three. That's ball four.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Hammer as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Can't get that one.
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. He's out. He's safe. Out. Out. 3.
At the plate, Hammer. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Line towards center field. Zimmer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Play ball. 3. Good. Out.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors.